You're watching Meditations from Inside. Once again, here's Chaplain Kelly.
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me again today for Meditations from Inside on Channel 60. It's nice that you have chosen to be with me here today. So, what we're going to look at today in this teaching is, how can we best live in a really busy world? And I know that you guys are not going to be here with me for a very long time. So soon you're going to have to think about that, about how best to live in this really busy world. In today's hyper connected, fast paced environment, the challenge more than ever is to have the discipline to slow down. Modern day technology like cell phones also inundates our lives with distractions that draw our attention outward. It's possible to mask chronic stress and other unhealthy psychological states, but society has begun to recognize the need for a counter movement. This means taking a brain break. A brain break means relearning how to slow down and go inward. Doing this has become increasingly popular, which may be due in part to the recognized benefits for the brain. And for those of you that have been taking these videos for the last few weeks with me, you know that I've touched on some of that, the benefits of meditation for your brain. Meditation is a great way to ease the frantic state of mind that many people find themselves in our society. Once thought to be just a spiritual practice, meditation has definitely gained traction in the medical and psychological communities in recent years. One study shows that regular meditation by adults tripled between 2012 and 2017. And it's even increased more in the years since 2017. The literature on the benefits of meditation just continues to grow. Now, you may have heard the word mindfulness when used in reference to meditation. In the next two teachings, I will be explaining what mindfulness actually is and also how to practice mindful breathing. So, what is mindfulness? Well, there are a couple of different definitions of mindfulness as it relates to meditation. For this teaching, I'm going to use the definition provided by a man called Jon Kabat-Zinn, who is a microbiologist working at the University of Massachusetts. He created an 8-week program called Mindfulness-Based Stress Reduction to help people with stress, pain, anxiety, and depression. In his definition of mindfulness, he describes it as awareness that arises through paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non-judgmentally. That's a lot. I'm going to repeat that, and it's probably going to be on your module number 11 worksheet. So just listen to this. So he describes it as awareness that arises through paying attention on purpose in the present moment, non-judgmentally. So non-judgmentally is the key word here. He sometimes adds to his definition by saying that it's in the service of self-understanding and wisdom. But simply put, mindfulness is just observing the present moment. What comes up may be pleasant or unpleasant, but we really want to experience it without judging it as something good that we need to have more of, or judging it as something bad that we want to get rid of. A great way to think of this is just to be tuned in with the present moment. For example, if you're watching a beautiful sunset, you just see the colors and enjoy it in the present moment. You do that without thinking, oh, the sunset should be more red or more yellow. When we're really just accepting the present moment as it is, that is mindfulness. So why should we practice mindfulness? As you practice this inward dive with non-judgmental attention, you will be able to access an inner peace, which I've been stressing through a lot of these modules, that already exists within you. So you will be able to access an inner peace that already exists within you. Anyone can start a mindful practice of meditation to find a new level of calm. It's all about the discipline of sitting down and going inward non-judgmentally. So we can practice mindfulness with any of our senses: our sight, our smell, our hearing, our taste, or our touch. In this meditation, we'll be engaging in mindful breathing. As you breathe in and out, you will notice the physical sensations of the breath, and just pay attention to those feelings in the body without judging them as good or bad. This is mindful breathing. Now, it's one thing to hear a definition of mindfulness and mindful breathing, and it's another thing to practice it. It's much more important that we actually get to know what mindfulness is from an experience or experiential point of view, rather than just a conceptual idea. So in this meditation, I'll be guiding you how to tap into that mindfulness so that you can really experience mindfulness rather than just knowing it as a concept. So let's try this now. All right, let's get into a comfortable position in our chair for meditation. Remember the words that I used in the past couple of meditation videos, that we want to be both relaxed and alert. So we stay alert by making sure that our spine is straight, but we are relaxed by just relaxing our shoulders. We don't want to be uncomfortable or stiff when we meditate. So now you want to close or partially close your eyes. If you prefer to only partially close your eyes, then you can just have a very soft gaze pointed towards the ground. We begin this practice by taking a few deep breaths to set up our good foundation for this meditation. On the in-breath, we breathe in deeply to a count of 4. And then on the out-breath, we breathe out very slowly to a count of 4. Just continue in this way, breathing into a count of 4 and breathing out to a count of 4. Just allowing your breath to return to its natural rhythm. There's no need to control the breath in any way. Just allow your body to breathe itself. Allow the natural rhythm of the body to just take over. As we learned in the last session, we need to set up a good foundation for our meditations. So we just give ourselves permission just to be here without having to do anything, without having to go anywhere or achieve anything. We just allow our body and mind to rest. Now relax your shoulders. Relax the muscles in your face and jaw. Relax your neck. Now scan down your back. Scan your arms to the tips of your fingers. Scan your legs all the way down to the tips of your toes. Notice if there's any areas of tension or tightness in these areas of your body. Purposely try to soften or relax those areas. Continue to allow your body just to breathe naturally. As you continue to allow your body to breathe naturally, and from this place of stillness, this place of relaxation, try to bring your awareness to the feeling of the breath in the body. Where do you feel the breath most in your body? Where can you notice any physical sensations of movement in the body? You might notice the rising and falling of your belly. You might bring your attention to the expansion and contraction of the chest. Or perhaps you notice some feeling of the air as it passes through your nose. Just notice where you feel the breath the most. See if you can connect with the raw physical sensation of the breath. Try to notice the texture of the breath without judging it as good or bad. Just observe it. Just try and stay connected to the present moment. Now we're going to move from focusing on the feeling of the breath to focusing on the whole movement of the breath as it comes in through your nose and down your throat, and as your stomach expands. And then on the out breath, as your stomach contracts and the air gets pushed up through the lungs, out the throat, and out your nose. Try to see if you can just keep your mind focused on this movement of the breath. And again, just try and stay connected to the present moment. Now once again, we're going to take a deep breath in to the count of 4 and a slow, gentle breath out to the count of 4. Let's take a few more of these deep breaths. Take a moment to notice your feelings and emotions. Take a moment to notice any relaxation or lightness in your body. Think for a moment about what you learned today and what you can practice in the meditation break. Now, very gently at your own pace, when you're ready, open your eyes. Thank you very much for joining me here for Meditations from Inside on Channel 60. I wish you a very peaceful day. While I have you here, I'd just like your attention for another couple of moments because I want to take this opportunity to share with you a couple of other programs that I offer that are available here at Fraser Regional Correctional Center. So I'm very fortunate to be involved in a couple of programs. One is the Storybook program, which is offered by the Elizabeth Fry Society, and also the Indigenous Storybook program, which is offered on behalf of the Indigenous Cultural Liaison. In these programs, you would come down to the chapel and I would record you reading a book, and then I would send the book and the voice recording, to your child. So you're able to do that once a month. So every month you could come down and do a voice recording of a book, and I would send it out to your child. So if this is something that you think you would be interested in, please send me a special request. And when I receive your special request, I will send you the application form. Just complete the application form with the child's information and their caregiver's information. And then once we have cleared that, then you will be free to come down. And I have lots of lovely books for you to choose from, both Indigenous and non-Indigenous. So I look forward to receiving your requests. Thank you very much.
If you enjoyed this program, why not attend a live meditation class with Chaplain Kelly? Submit your special request today.